This is the Riverhawk SportsNest podcast, talking all things NSU athletics. I am Sean Solo.
And I'm Captain Morgan.
Brought to you by
NSU Athletics, Precision Consulting Group,
and DJ Sean Solo Entertainment. The Riverhawk SportsNest is a Rogue Radio Network production.
You can like, follow, share, and enjoy the show. You can listen to Riverhawk SportsNest on Spotify, Apple, and Amazon Music.
Just roll with
Unscripted.
it. Can't start if we don't have our theme music.
That's right.
It's not official then.
Yep.
Well, guess what? It is the Riverhawk SportsNest podcast. I'm Sean Solo.
And I'm Captain Morgan.
This is I was about to say an after hours edition because we already had the baseball team on. But our NSU Riverhawks softball team came in there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
There we go.
Apparently there is a birthday in the house. Is that right?
Woo! 20.
20?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, we'll go ahead and tell us who are.
Yeah,
so,
let's go down the line here. I mean, we've got a couple, returners on our podcast, but go ahead and run down the line here for us.
I am Korynn Tindell. I am a redshirt sophomore, and I play at shortstop.
Okay. Birthday girl?
I am Maddie Messenger. I'm a sophomore, and I play third base.
Okay.
I'm Gracie Turner. I'm a junior, and I am a left-handed pitcher.
And your arm is currently in the socket from yesterday.
Barely.
Yeah.
Barely. It's there.
It's there.
It's hanging on.
Can't believe you pitched the entire game yesterday.
I know.
I thought when I came over from the baseball game and saw that you were out there, I thought, oh, okay, so, they brought her in relief or whatever.
No.
And then I found out that you had been playing the entire game.
Whopping 8 innings.
Wow. All right. Well, so, Maddie, what are we doing for your birthday tonight? Y'all just hanging out? What?
Yep, just hanging with my girl.
You got a crowd. I mean, half the team's here.
I know,
Oh,
half
yeah.
the team is. Are these the cool kids?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're all cool.
Cool kids minus a few.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I think the whole team's got basically the cool kids.
Oh, yeah.
What I've
And
seen.
you've got Mad Dog running the
Come
room
on.
for us.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. She's running the show here.
Best
Yeah.
waitress in the house.
So,
Yep.
so
Mad
speaking
Dog.
Oh,
of
Mad
Mad
Dog,
speaking of
there
Mad
she
Dog
is.
in the house,
Oh, there she is.
Oh, shit. Guess what?
That's word.
what's that? Did it work?
That's okay.
You didn't
Okay.
press record.
Oh yeah,
We're okay because guess what?
it's there.
I still have audio to that.
Okay. So,
See, this
speaking of saying, Mad Dog. So, when I do some PA announcing, when I get
Some
it right,
PA announcing?
when I get it right, what would you like me to call you as far as a nickname?
Oh, yeah.
I got Mighty Mad Dog.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So far, when we travel, I get called Korynn Tinder. So all the girls are like, yeah, I'd swipe right on you,
Oh,
So that one's pretty funny.
Korean Swipe Right Tindell. Is that it?
That's good. That's good. Yeah.
that might raise some eyebrows.
I don't like you get away with that one, but I mean, yeah.
Who's the dirty old man in the booth? Did he just say he swiped right?
I also get called Korn a lot, so.
Yeah.
Corn.
Corn. Okay, that.
Or
Oh,
Big
that-
Bird.
I think
Big
last.
Bird.
Big Bird.
You can call me Big,
Big
Bird.
Bird.
My new
Yeah.
name on the team is Big Bird. Like from Sesame Street.
Oh, okay. I recall, yeah, Big. Can I go do Big Bird?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
That's
All
fine.
right. Done. Got it. Big Bird.
Big Bird.
Next one here.
I just get called Messy.
Messy.
Okay. So I didn't know if I could call you that because I wanted to say it a few times, but I didn't know if I could say that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So we got Big Bird, Messy,
Okay. So that would go in my gut with on that. And I got you, Messi,
Heck
all the
yeah.
way around.
Gracie.
Good job.
I got the one Messi made me, which was G6, because
Oh.
3 plus 3 is 6. So G6.
Okay.
Okay.
Or G Money. I don't know.
G Money.
G
Like I said.
Come on.
Money, 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 money.
Okay.
He's thinking.
I'm trying to hear that. Trying to hear it in my head. Okay.
Her,
As she's like walking
her
out.
walk-up song or
Yeah.
walkout song is like a G6, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I've heard that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Work your magic.
I think I can do it. Make it work.
There's your homework.
Yep.
We don't have many home games left, so you're gonna have to remember.
No,
Oh, yeah.
You got
6.
one like a long way away.
Yeah. We have one next weekend.
What? Is it next week? No,
Yeah.
here?
No, well, not this coming weekend. We play at Newman and UCO, but then next weekend we play in Tahlequah.
Okay. Yes. And that I will be there for that one. There we
Yeah.
go. We got it.
Got it.
So this is spring break week. Of course, you had to be on campus and play the game. So do you guys get the rest of the week off, or how does that work?
No, we've practiced all week. We just practice in the morning with weights before practice, but we leave for Newman tomorrow, and we play there on Friday, and then we travel to UCO on Saturday.
Yeah.
I saw you practice this morning when I came by.
The
Yeah.
team out west.
Windy as fuck.
Yeah.
It is very.
It's like I didn't want any part of that.
It was freezing cold too.
Yeah, all that.
Dirt.
Yeah,
Yeah, all that. Y'all had all the stuff on.
yeah.
I didn't want any part of that.
15 layers of
Yeah. I was like, hey, how you doing?
was
See y'all
like-
later.
40-mile-an-hour wind today.
The bubble's down.
The bubble's gone.
He just sent me the
I
picture.
told-
I had
have you
no
seen it?
idea.
Have you seen it?
Yes.
We
Oh,
saw
okay.
it.
It's like
Okay.
deflated.
Yeah.
Deflated.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah.
Done. No, it's over. So actually, Director Sizemore texted me today. He was like, I'll read the text from what he said because it was pretty hilarious. It was he said, got my bubble burst, and that's what he sent me.
Yeah.
So did it rip?
Yeah, like what
I
happened?
mean, that's
looks
I
like a
don't.
rip.
I just know
It-
that's what happened.
Yeah, it definitely looked. Well, could that have happened like on the way down though? You think?
I mean, possibly, but
I thought it was
I
from
don't
the
know.
inside, but that does not look from the inside. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I think from no, it did happen from the inside. The wind was blowing. There's some weights there close to the edge.
yeah,
And the wind blew over and hit it, and that's what happened.
yeah,
That's my understanding of it.
yeah.
So
So it definitely was the wind's fault.
it was definitely the wind's fault,
Yeah.
but that thing is old as
So,
pretty
yeah,
old.
so
and we-
does that
we need-
mean we get a new
Weight room?
That's
Fingers
what I'm
new,
talking
new
about.
bubble?
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to take a lot of time for that stuff.
The bubble's pretty new though. I'm pretty sure we
No, the
got
bubble's old as.
the new one though. I
That
thought
bubble?
we got a new one.
Like a new
the
roof
year-
on it?
Like a new actual.
Bubble.
Oh,
Yeah,
they-
like the year before I got.
okay.
Yeah.
So they've been repairing it.
Okay.
Yes, they've been
Yeah.
Updating it.
maintaining it or whatever, doing maintenance. But
Patching it up with
Keep
the.
it-
but you see the results. What happened is that was it.
So
Yeah.
So
maybe we might get one with actual walls next.
Ooh.
hey,
that
there's
might
an
be a
idea.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably going to go on the external marketing guy to try to sell.
Wonder who that would
try to
be.
get that to happen. So, probably, I think
Well, he's
I,
been-
I think so far it's an $8.5 million project that would make to replace that. And
Just that?
yeah, with
Is that with the
upgrade.
stadium too?
No. Oh shit! No, not with the stadium.
God. That's
But either way, it's like it's expensive to replace. I mean, and y'all know that NSU they have an abundance of money that they just can't get rid of. But you know,
Yeah.
they just pour all their money into the sports nest.
Yes.
Right.
Or into the softball fields. I mean, even between games, I mean, they've got all the helpers coming in and helping
Yeah.
y'all out.
Yeah.
You know, y'all have to do. You know,
Out there
you don't have to get
combing the
ready.
dirt and
I've
everything.
never had to rake a field before
I've
in my
never
life.
had to chalk the lines.
No.
The boxes.
I've never seen that shit in my life either.
Talk about the fence that's up in center field.
Oh.
We don't have you hit a ground ball double all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that happened.
All the way up.
It's all the way up.
It happened
It's
to
not
me.
even a
Yeah.
tie.
I know it was last.
Yes.
Was it last week and the weekend before? I was
Weekend
out
before,
there,
yeah.
and it just like going, oh, there it went.
I hit a home run and it came back underneath the fence and they just said ground rule double.
I know that was. Yep, I remember seeing that. I was like, Don, I was like, pull that up on film. He's like, I can't tell. He was all zooming it in,
Yeah.
but he couldn't tell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got robbed.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly. That was my thoughts. Exactly. Got robbed. It's like she got robbed. I almost said it. She got robbed. But you know.
I got robbed by the wind yesterday too. Was it
Yes.
yesterday?
Yeah, to the left field. It was going
Yeah.
toward. Was it going towards left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down the line.
Yeah. I remember that. That was bad.
I sat in the box for a second, ready to bat flip, and then I was like, oh crap. I need to start
Yeah.
I need to run.
Yeah, you can see it on the video. She looks at it and stops and then starts running.
Yeah, that was more embarrassing than anything, but
It's just the wind.
So what have you been going through this year?
What do you mean?
I mean, through the team. Yeah.
You
I mean,
keep winning.
it's your first year here.
It is my
So
first
tell me
year.
what you're going through with the
And
team.
the last time we had you on was it was before the season even started.
Yeah.
I mean, I love it here. I have accomplished so much here with these girls. Like, they are my, motivation. Like, I have to stay strong on the field and hype because they're the ones keeping me hype. Like, nothing against Neosho County, but I've accomplished way more here than I did at my JUCO.
That's awesome. It's good to hear. Y'all had quite a bonding time in Branson, didn't y'all?
Oh yeah.
In Branson?
Oh,
Y'all
my
had
gosh.
good times? I could tell
Yes,
some.
I-
Too
being
much
here-
shopping. Way too much money spent.
Way too much money.
Credit cards maxed out.
Yeah, no, they had good deals though.
Oh yeah, they do.
They had good deals.
But the good deals though,
Yeah.
right?
And then, goodness grief. Yeah, I love all my teammates, but at the same time, like a week together on a van, I was getting really mad.
Oh, okay.
I have a short temper, I would say sometimes. So yeah.
Just
Yeah.
need some separation kind
Yeah.
of thing.
We're good now. You know, a few
Okay.
days apart, and then
Yeah.
back on the van tomorrow.
Woo.
Yes.
Come on.
Is it multiple vans or just one big van?
2
3.
3. Well,
3.
We had 3 last
we
week.
have a Suburban. We're taking a Suburban this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's for like all the bags and like,
Okay.
yeah, overnight bags,
Yeah.
buckets.
So whenever you go into 2 or 3 vans or Suburbans or whatever you go in, the convoy, do you just load up or do they say you're getting in this one or whatever?
We split up pretty evenly, I'd say.
Yeah.
But then we also get flat tires on the way home.
We got a flat tire though?
That did happen last week.
Oh.
Yeah.
20
Nice.
minutes from home at 11:30 at night.
Oh, sneakers.
Hey, we were on that though.
Yeah.
We got to change.
They did.
So
We didn't even
in
get the
addition
jack out.
to
We just
I've
hit
never
the
raked
deck.
a field before and wanted to, I had not had to change the tire.
So hang
yet.
on. So hang on. Just so
Life lessons here
So
at Northwestern
understand
State
it.
University.
You rake your own field. You change their own tires.
Next
Wow.
week they change the oil,
Yeah.
Impressive.
rebuild the transmission.
Impressive.
Oh, yeah, for
That's
sure.
That's very impressive.
It's better than my freshman year. We were on a charter bus, and the charter bus got stuck like behind a parking lot. He took a wrong turn, so he was going to turn around, and then we walked like a mile and a half to our hotel with our bat bags, with our overnight bags, with all of our equipment. Walked like almost 2 miles to our hotel. So I would rather change a tire than do that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
Well, you didn't change the tire.
Messi did. Messi and Cam.
You did.
Big
It's
Bird had a
Cam
wing
D.
out.
Macy.
Big Bird had a wing out.
Yeah. You're right.
All right, so what is my? Sorry, we're trying a couple new things here.
Yeah.
So I just lost my train of thought. Tell us.
You trying to go into softball talk, or we're just
No,
gonna
I don't
BS
want to go
it?
softball talk. We've talked about enough about that. Let's.
Let me tell you.
We've done our
I have-
sporting part. Now
I-
we need to do our SportsNest part.
I have a question though. So, what determines when you wear it home what color you wear at home on your
yes,
jersey?
let's bring that up.
Yes.
I think typically, like, there's like rules, like, so first day you have to wear dark, or the second day you wear light. But yesterday, I guess, against Arkansas Tech, they only had one jersey clean, so we had to wear darks. So it typically depends on like what day, whether it's Friday or Saturday, because normally like the home team wears dark, and then the next day they wear light. From my understanding, I don't know. I just
Okay.
show up and put on what I'm supposed
Yep.
to put on.
Mad Dog's in charge of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Mad Dog.
Seniors.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean that's just it's very interesting because
Right, because we did have an incident yesterday.
Yes.
I don't want to see if the girls in the table, if they heard this yesterday or not. They're not listening.
Reggie.
Yoo-hoo.
Hey, y'all. Pay attention.
Hello.
We had an incident at yesterday's game.
no we to that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Because Captain was just asking about who makes the rules on what uniforms that are worn.
Because every time I've seen y'all at home, you have white tops on and green bottoms. And yesterday, I look over and the opposing team has white tops on and some, darker green bottoms on.
Now, to help Captain Morgan out, of course, Ori was on the call. He's on the PA. I was up in the booth.
No, y'all were just up there bullshitting.
That's what I'm saying. We weren't working. We were
Yeah.
clowning.
Yeah, they were clowning with me.
Oh, you got the teams mixed up, didn't you?
Yes, I
Oh.
So there, I'm up
It's a
here.
Riverhawk home run.
There we go. And then I was like, oh, fuck.
I
Fuck that.
dropped. We were cracking up.
Yeah, I'm mic'd down, I unplugged. I'm like, I fucking quit. It's over. I'm out. I'm like, I can't even start this out right. And
So
they were
y'all
like,
heard that, right?
Yeah, no,
Yes.
I heard it. I started laughing. Yeah.
That's good. Glad I could bring you laughing. That's good. Because then I tried to clean up Arkansas Tech.
I think that's what made it funnier because you recognized that you were wrong and you
Yes.
came back.
I had to do the correction.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty rough. I was like, okay. I don't think I'm done for the day. Like, I
You
need.
got to still keep going.
Yeah, I'm like, give me a drink, somebody. Where's the bartender at?
Yeah.
Give me a drink for this shit.
Did we bring any
The first
Fireball in
inning.
the
Fucking
backpack?
First inning.
That was the first at bat, too.
It was the first, that was
The lead-off home
it was
run.
the first pitch, I think, almost. It was like,
That's what-
like,
Right.
I
Yeah.
think it might have been the third pitch of the game.
Okay, well, I missed the first two pitches because I was in
Because
there
we were
bullshit.
clowning.
They were in there
What?
fucking with me, so
Sorry.
yeah.
That's a River Rock home run.
Yeah.
Well,
I turn around and I watch it. I'm like, that's not a River Rock home run.
what is going on up there? Well, and then when I was over at the baseball field, I talked to Devin. And he's like, wow, that was yeah, I heard it. That was a fast first inning.
Devin goes, I heard the national anthem, and then I heard that was a home run. He's like, wow, that was quick. I'm like, yeah, that's not how that worked out. So
Classic Captain Morgan.
classic Captain Morgan. Yeah.
They actually have a tally sheet in the booth on how many mistakes.
It says
Like, there's what, 8
Says-
or 10?
Like
mean-
for all sports events? Because I worked
No.
football games with you, and you didn't mess
no,
with
not
much.
well, just up there in the softball.
Oh, I see,
Oh.
I see.
So Don put one up. It said It says Morgan mistakes. And
That's only our second home game.
oh yeah, and there's like I got 20. I got at least probably at least 30 or so between
Wasn't
all
that many, was there?
between all of them. Yeah, I mean it was like it was. They gave me 5. They gave me 5 just for the saying it was a home run for the other team.
I think
Oh,
that's
that's
fair.
fair.
Oh, so
Yeah,
he's giving
Is
you
that fair? That's
That's
fair.
fair.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
fair.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you can do that one. And then I did so well through the game. I only had like one, I think, in the game. And at the very end of the game, I fucked up when I was called it the Riverhawks. I called it Riverhawks Field, and it's Riverhawks Park. You know.
That's not
I don't
that
even
bad.
know.
Yeah,
I didn't
I didn't think
I
that was not near as bad as the other.
Yeah.
'Cause nobody listens to me anyway half the
Yeah.
time. You know, I really don't except I really
Except
fuck
for
up.
that.
I hear you announcing like the concessions, like
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
we got that white chicken
chicken
chili.
I like it when they get the good stuff. You know, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll throw that down. You know.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Like, give me the good stuff, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's funny. So, I try to have a good time with it. Because, sometimes, even after that one, I look down and I'm like, well, fuck, the game just started, and it's on Tuesday in the afternoon, so maybe there's not a lot of people here just yet. So when I go down between innings or whatever, I was talking to a couple people, and they're like, yeah, we were just coming up, and I heard it. And I was like, yeah, okay. And then, we realized that didn't happen. I'm like, okay, so they weren't mad. They weren't mad or anything,
Yeah.
not like a big mess up, just kind of
You still have a job.
Humorous.
Sizemore just giggled at you.
It was just a little joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw something
Yeah.
in there
Just kidding.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Just trying to
You were
be
just
Trying to lighten the mood.
right.
Yeah. So then he goes over and does baseball though. I know that you do he'd never done PA. You haven't done any until this year. Until that was
Right,
the first
until that
game.
game,
So
yeah.
I go over there and I'm watching. I go over there between games during your doubleheader, and when I'm walking over there, I hear him doing that, the MIAA, blah blah blah, that
The
bullshit up
spiel
front.
before I did the lineups.
Yes. So I do that. So I open the back door, and they had the front window open over there, and the wind was blowing like shit, right? So I open the door, and
I've got
he's
the-
on the PA.
I've
His
got-
papers start flying out the window, and he's just he's trying to catch him as
I'm
he's talking.
reaching
He's like,
and grabbing for the papers, hitting the mic on the desk because I'm standing up doing all this. I see the papers fly out. One of them was a lineup, but I had already had my sheets. I'm going, okay, I'm okay. We can continue.
he turns around and he gives me the bird. And I'm like, I wasn't trying to.
Because he came in. He opened the door. So I thought, okay, fuck you. You're getting back at me for clowning in the other room. So I see.
But
how
then
it
I
goes.
went downstairs and I chased the paper. One of the little kids in the. When it blew out, it was sticking against the back of the net. Like it was
Oh, yeah.
blowing that hard. So, okay, I see it. So I ran downstairs.
But that was Ori's sheet. It was
And
his.
then I look up and I'm like, it's gone now. So I'm looking around. Some little kids, are you looking for this? I'm like, yes, thank you. So, but it was funny. Like, it's just a fiasco behind the scenes. You know how it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a fiasco in front of the scenes.
Yeah.
It's very Bush League sometimes.
Yeah.
but-
And we're like, I don't know. We like to have a good time. And yeah.
So
I
what?
love it there.
Okay, so what are you guys doing for fun now that is off the wall? I know you're just 20, but what are y'all doing to party at home and stuff like that when y'all building the team chemistry?
Team chemistry. Obviously, like whenever you get to like girls, like it can get cliquey and like you hang out with the same people. But I feel like for the most part, like if we all want to have like a group hangout, like we go to somebody's house and we hang out and just have fun. Mostly, it's just like your friend group though. Like you don't. Once you get into season, it's like, all right, I need a break from this person. Like So, but in the fall, like I would say at least once a week we would all get together and hang out. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it was kind of mandatory because
Oh,
our
yeah.
coach would like set up groups throughout the week, and you'd have to go and hang out with your group for like
15, 30 minutes.
15, 30 minutes, and you have to snap a picture and like send it to her to make sure that you were
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
hanging out. Yeah, but that kind of just ended like out of nowhere.
Yeah.
We got pretty busy.
It was annoying because you had to make time out of your schedule, but at the same time, I'm thankful for it because I got to know people that like I wouldn't normally hang out with.
Yeah.
So you did get something out of it.
Yeah,
then.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So like I hung out with like freshmen and like underclassmen or transfers that came in that I wouldn't normally go out of my way to like hang out with. So I got to know more people than out of my comfort zone. So there was some good out of it. We don't do it anymore, but I'm thankful because we're in the season and we're constantly around each other. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Well,
Other than that, though, I love a good game of pickleball.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, pickleball.
She
Yeah.
loves pickleball.
Look at Liv over there. You know it too. you know.
Got a doubles coming up.
didn't Talco now have a pickleball court
They got
somewhere?
2. but
Yeah.
I think they're doing one.
Kaufman?
Where are they at?
Kaufman Park?
Kaufman.
Kaufman?
Park, yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Speaking of outside things that the
Activities.
softball team does, intramural basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It up.
Champions.
No
Yeah.
way, really?
Yes, yeah, we did.
That was in the fall.
It was so much fun. It was in the fall, and like we just put like a random team together, and we went out there and we became intramural basketball champions against the soccer girls.
Soccer was pretty
Soccer,
pretty good.
They can run. But
Yeah.
we're up and down
Oh,
twice,
yeah.
and we're like,
Right.
and they're still like making laps around us.
Yeah.
But it was very competitive. It was fun.
Okay,
Yeah.
so do we have any two-sport girls that might be trying out for Coach Ferg's team?
I can't
Reagan
remember.
Moore.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're asking to see who's going to try out for the women's team now. So you can be a two-sport player
Oh, yeah.
for Coach Ferg. Well, we know Coach Ferg real well. We can put in a good word for you.
Recruit you.
Oh, it's middle school? Okay, well, you got background.
That's our defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we need
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah, we need that.
yeah,
Never mind.
We lost our senior BK, so we need another defensive ball hog.
Oh man. So we had an award ceremony at the end of the year, and I got forgotten about.
Forgotten about. Yeah.
But if I was gonna have an award, I think it would have been for putting up screens. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. And she
Come
came
on.
running down the court, and she's like, "What do I do? What do I do?" Macy's like, "Screen." So Macy's.
I
Macy-
screamed
Yeah, she did.
like no other.
Yeah, she did.
Screener of the year, man.
Yeah.
Like a brick wall.
Yeah.
Just
That's exactly
Her
right.
feet were cemented.
Yeah.
no one's just bouncing off her then.
Yep.
Yeah. But then Macy told me to screen another time, and I screened the wrong person. Point scored for the other team.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's a learning process, I guess.
yeah.
At least you did your
But that's the
job with screening.
fundamentals, you know.
Very interesting. That's the screening is it's a good part of it. I don't know about
Ball
screening
screen,
your
ball
own
screen.
person, your own teammate.
Yeah. She's like
Yeah.
going and screening like the absolute wrong person. They're already running down the court.
I got 30 seconds of playing time.
Yeah, she did. Hey, but she set that screen.
I set that screen. Though.
Yeah.
So y'all are running 5-on-5 full court then, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was really exhausting.
I imagine.
I'm
I mean,
not kidding. I was literally two down and backs, and I was like, sub.
I'm out.
We actually had one of the baseball guys. He was our coach, Austin
Okay.
Reese.
Yeah.
Yeah, he coached us. So he's the one who like subbed people in and out, and yeah,
Yeah, he was the one who forgot my award.
he gave everybody an award but Messi. Yeah.
Aw. What were some of the awards?
I don't remember what mine was.
Defensive player of the year,
Reggie was.
cheerleader,
Bryn.
best cheerleader was Bryn. What was yours, Lauren? What was your award?
Rebound. Macy Sonny would have been MVP of the
Yeah.
MVP of the year. What was mine? Yeah, it was a week. It wasn't
yes.
a year.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
No.
I get on the front. You're like of the year, and I'm like, you just said it was a week.
Yeah.
Of the year. Okay, whatever. I got you though.
Reggie
I got
was
you.
Hustler of the Year, and I got Defensive Player of the Year. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't shoot, but I can body some girls up.
I sat
Big
there
bird.
a lot.
Very physical team. Very physical team,
Yeah.
it sounds
Oh,
like.
you have no idea.
Shout out to Bo Bethard.
Yes,
Yeah.
Bo Bethard.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's made a difference.
Yeah. He has.
Built by Bo.
Built by Bo. That's why I can
Do we have
go.
T-shirts now for that?
That's why
Or
I can
We
go
should.
eat Indies.
Honestly, we should.
That's why I can do
Start
that.
a fundraiser
Really?
for
Because
him.
of Bo.
Well, his
did
bubble's down now, so.
I've heard so many praises about Bo from many different coaches. How
helped
good of
me
a job he
today.
does.
He helped me with my poor arm.
Yeah.
that's why it's still attached to your body.
Yeah, he did that.
Yeah, we got some pretty good information because that's one thing I noticed that the football players look so much different than from last year.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, Bo's been killing us in there, and we're like,
He gets you
leaner
strong,
and
that's for
bigger
sure.
and stronger.
Yeah.
wow.
That's what I've never been this strong in my life, and I had a pretty good strength coach whenever I was in high school, but nothing like what I have now. So
Okay, so we observation from yesterday's game. How's Macy doing? Is she? I know she landed on her hip and
so-
legs went up.
yeah,
and
she
so
got hurt in the fall. She messed up her back pretty bad. She ran into the first baseman, did like a front flip, fell straight on her back like while she was twisted, and she's never like fully recovered. So like it still bothers her quite often. And when she dove for that last ball, I think it just like. I don't think she's done, but
She's a tough cookie, that's
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She fights through stuff for sure. But
Yeah, well, the dad and me got, I was telling William this last night. We were going, we've gotten so attached to all the players and the teams, and we forget for a moment. I mean, you guys are athletes, you're badass, but you're still kids.
yeah.
I give the example of last year against the football game with UCO, one of my favorite players. He's a grown-ass man, but he's over there crying. And then I see Macy. I knew she was in pain. And then you see her walk off in fucking tears, and you're
Yeah.
going, you forget that y'all are kids. It
Yeah.
is badass athletes that you are and what you put on the line with your bodies week in and week out.
Yeah.
Hats off to y'all.
Thank you.
Thanks.
She's
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know how
she's-
she does it.
Yeah, she's fought through injuries with her shoulder, her back, her elbow now. Yeah, and she's a senior, so this
This
is
is-
it.
right.
And so she's been through years and years of pain, So
You kind of want to go out on a high note. You don't want to
yeah,
end on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Korynn, you're a red shirt. You're not a red shirt. You're a true freshman and you're a senior.
True sophomore.
Junior.
Okay,
Yeah.
true sophomore. Sorry, excuse me there. So, like, what's it like being a redshirted during that year? What's it like?
So my freshman year, like when I decided to redshirt, it was pretty hard because I tore my patella tendon in my knee, and it was right after I'd worked really hard over winter break, and I really thought I was going to get a spot, and so it was really hard mentally. But I'm thankful for that year because I got to learn more than like play. Like I got to sit back and watch, which Clay Davis was a coach at the time, so. After that year, it didn't really matter what he said about things, but I'm thankful I got to sit back a year and watch how college softball is ran, and so coming in last year as a true freshman on the field, I felt more prepared than anything because coming in as a true freshman is harder because you were the best at your high school, you're playing college softball now, and once you get to a team, you're not the best anymore, so it's hard mentally. So I feel like I got that year of growth, and I got to learn more about the mental side of the game than the physical, and so I'm thankful for that. Yeah, pretty much it. I don't feel like a sophomore. I still feel like a junior.
She takes a pretty good leadership role on the field enough to you don't recognize it.
Yeah,
you know?
every time I look on the paper and it says sophomore, it's like, I don't think
Yeah.
that's right. I don't think that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Just because of the way you act, like
Right.
you said, the way she, is on the field. So. Yeah. So, Messi, tell me about your second year here.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I'm loving it. I think I love the game.
Yeah.
I love it more every day. I think it's just a fun thing to be a part of, and I'm blessed to be a part of it. I think kind of realizing not to take anything for granted because I think I've had injuries that kind of set me aside from, well, what happens if I don't recover from this type thing. So I kind of learned to just take every day for what it is and being able to be happy. Obviously, not very bad injuries, but like enough
Yeah.
to be like, I need to.
She like sprains her ankle at practice.
Oh my quad. You know?
Quads.
But I love the game. The girls that I have beside me, they make it so much fun. I love it, and it's just a fun thing to be a part of this year. Yeah.
What got y'all into playing softball? I'm sure y'all been playing all your life, but what got you into playing it?
Personally, my brothers played baseball. My mom put me into baseball so she could watch me and my brothers play at the same time at 4 or 5 years old, you know. And then just I did all the cheer stuff, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna stick with this little bat and ball here. So
She was a tomboy.
yeah, I grew up with brothers, you know, so saw what they were doing. I just fell in love with it. Been playing ever since.
Yeah. What about you, Gracie?
It would have to be my mom and my aunt. Like, growing up, she obviously went to play. She played at NEO and went there for 2 years, and it just kind of was in the family. My older sister got into it, and I was like, we're 6 years apart, so I was like, watching her grow up, I was like, I'm into this. Like, I think, so gave it a shot, and now I'm here.
Well, what got you into like pitching?
Pitching, my mom was a pitcher, so my older sister got into it, but she wasn't into it. So I was like their little prodigy. Like, they wanted like someone to go and play college ball, and I was like, you know what? You give me something to do, I'll do it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm that type of person. And one day I was just like, you know what? I want to do this. So starting at 6 or 7, put a ball in my hand, and I haven't stopped since.
Nice. What do you like being in the circle? Like, what's the thing? When you're in there, like, what do you like about it?
I don't want to say in control, because I am in control of the game, but it's just like the adrenaline just rushes through my body, and I'm like,
The power, too. that you have,
like, you just know, like, how do I word it? It doesn't like all rely on you, but like you're a part of every play. Mm-hmm. Like, you give balls to everyone. Like, so I look at Messi almost every inning. I'm like, I'm giving you a ball. Like, I'm giving you a ball, and I pretty much.
She'll look at me and she'll be like, you want the ball? And I'm like, yeah.
I look at like, if like they're like, just because I feed off of them, I'm like, you guys want a ball? I'll give you a ball. Here you go.
And she's really good at it too.
Yeah.
She'll look over at you and you're like, you want the ball? I'm like, yeah. Either next pitch or 2 pitches next.
Yeah.
It's pretty
They
impressive.
love my let's goes too.
That's pretty impressive. That is.
Yeah.
Because the other thing, observation from yesterday, how do you stay focused? Because at the end of the game, I know the game was intense, trying to get the tying run and all that kind of stuff. The teams, the cheers, oh my God, the talking and the chirping is,
Talking about this yesterday.
it's like another part of it, the whole game. I mean, Mandy was going like, this almost is more entertaining than watching the game.
That's-
Yeah.
Because they get after it. How do you stay focused?
I don't know what it is, because we talked about this last
Yes.
night, but like when I get in the circle and I like get into my pitch, everything, it's silent. I don't hear anything.
You don't hear any of that.
I don't hear anything. Like, I can hear it like when I get my call, and I can hear like through my left ear, and I'm like, all right. But once I step on the mound and I go, it's dead silent. Like, nothing. There's nothing in the world besides the pop of the glove.
Well, I gotta say this. I've watched a lot of softball, high school softball, and they chirp.
yeah.
You obviously were raised on it.
Oh yeah.
I was very
Corynn's the
surprised when I came here, and I was like, "Where's the chirping?" Like, I've heard some bad stuff being said on the softball field.
Yeah. It's a little different now. Like, I love to talk crap. Like, when I go to baseball games, oh my gosh.
She gets yelled at by the other team's parents.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Like,
There you go.
I love it. That's what I like. That's what I thrive for. But like, when it comes to like softball, like being in your own game, it's a little different because you're like locked in. Like, you don't really think about like the outside things. And like, we have our cheers that we do, and some of them are stupid, some of them are annoying. But it's also to like get in like the pitcher's head. Like, there's one we yell like, "This pitcher's got balls."
What?
And, yeah. I think that's my favorite one because, like, if I'm on the mound and I hear that, I'm automatically laughing, or if I'm doing bad, like, I'm getting pissed off, like, you know. So I absolutely love the chirping part of the game.
Sometimes I just be out there and they be, oh, what's that one I did? We played Southern Arc.
Oh,
You missed because I did.
you missed the catcher's mitt.
And I was-
Dun-dun.
I was in the circle because I did, and I was like, I said the same thing. Like, I just went with them, and I'm like, you know what, you can do it, I can do it. Like,
That's my favorite one. It's so catchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some good ones. There is some good ones. There's some really stupid ones too. But yeah.
So who's the one leading in the dugout? Is just whoever feels what the mood and the chirp?
Yeah.
sometimes
yeah.
it's Brayden.
Braden a lot. Yeah, she has a loud voice in the dugout.
I think
it depends. Drew
Drewy
too,
starts
yeah.
a lot, yeah.
It depends on who's like has like the
Talia,
most like
yes.
breath in their lungs at the same time too.
Who's got the energy and kind of stuff?
I don't know. I feel like a lot of girls on the team have like a lot of energy. Like the names that we just named. Lauren, I've heard her a lot
That's
more
what I was gonna
recently.
say, too.
Aubrey.
Aubrey, yeah.
I think we just got a team, like,
Yeah.
just set of them, like, full.
We never stopped talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying to Mandy yesterday. I go, that's why we don't have cheerleaders here. There's no need for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we can talk our own crap.
Yeah, we don't need any help.
Yeah.
Macy, she has got to be the most clever person to come up
Yeah.
with a cheer.
She just comes up
makes
with
them
them on the
up.
fly. like,
Yes.
Yeah, and she was at JUCO too. So in the JUCO she was at, they like actually said like mean cheers. So she'll like tell us.
Probably what
some,
you've seen, yeah.
Yeah. So like this pitcher's got balls. That one came from Macy.
Yeah.
A few more came from Macy. She's brought a lot of new things to us rather
Yeah.
than just like the simple basic ones.
Yeah.
So there's another instance where we had Macy on a few weeks ago, and she's been holding out on me. I feel like I've done a bad job as an interviewer because I found out that she beatboxes,
Oh, yep.
and now she's a clever chirper. Mm-hmm. How do we not bring that up? How do we
didn't know
not
she
even
beatboxed.
dive into that?
She is
Remember,
just
she
one of those
interviewed
people.
She told me because I was out in the outfield. I was asking her about it, and she goes, "You didn't ask me.
Yes.
I'm a DJ. How do you not? I mean, you could give us some sound bites or something."
Yeah, she's one of those people that like you like put something in front of her and she's like good at it.
Yes.
Like just like whatever it is, Or she can come up with like smart like slogans or whatever it is, like just on the fly.
Yeah.
Like if I need something to say to somebody or like something to come up with, Macy's probably the first person I text.
Yeah.
She's very clever.
Okay,
Good to know.
noted.
Duly noted.
Well,
Let's go to you want to do the trilogy. Throw something up. What you got?
Walk the plank.
That's at the end.
Oh, I'm gonna have to come up with something here with walk the plank.
You want me to-
do your trilogy, and I'll come up with a walk the plank here.
good Lord. Okay. Let's see. All right, you know this. We have every segment. We have the Sean Solo Trilogy. 3 questions. They're not Star Wars related. It's just for my enjoyment only. It helps us get to know y'all a little bit better. Okay? So, I'm doing this on the fly. So, question 1. What is your game day hype music? What are you listening to on game day?
Bubble gum.
Fergalicious.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm gonna go right now Kendrick Lamar. I don't know why. It's just that's him.
I know.
That or Flow Rida.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. All right. What is another good one? Okay. I think we asked Macy and then this, but who's the jokester or prankster on the team?
Madeline Messenger.
I was literally about to point. I was about to say this one right
Yeah.
here. This one.
I think so. We have confirmation on that then. So that
Alright.
is true. All right. And let's see.
Oh my. Yeah. Never mind. That wasn't really a joke. You just did.
Okay. We'll do since it's spring break, that's the time when everybody goes on vacation. So 3 choices: river, lake, or beach.
Hawaii.
I like that answer.
That's good. I'm gonna go beach just because it's not close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the
Grace?
smell.
The smell.
The smell of the beach. The sand,
The
the
salt?
sunscreen.
Where have you been? What beaches have you been to?
I've been to Mexico, Florida.
On Florida was the East Coast or like Gulf?
Like Destin, Panama.
Pensacola,
Okay,
Yeah.
the Gulf side, yeah.
Panama City, Destin,
That's where everyone's out
all
this
that good
week.
stuff. Yeah.
Panama City.
There's a big difference
My
in the East
family
side.
lives-
What's that?
My family lives in Panama City Beach.
Okay.
So yeah, they're surrounded by a bunch of college kids right now.
Oh yeah, they
I'm
are.
sure they're having fun with that.
Yeah. I mean, you choose. If you're going to be down there and live, you choose that.
Right.
Yeah.
What about you, Gracie?
I'd probably go to the beach because the weather is much nicer. 'Cause in
Okay.
the spring it's like 70, 80, but like if you go down there, you're sitting 85, maybe 80.
Right.
UV.
Good times.
The UV, the UV.
Get a good tan.
Yeah.
Get that color.
Yes.
All right. Well, there's a Sean Solo trilogy. Captain.
Well, I called in a lifeline to Ori,
Oh gosh.
asking for a freaking softball walk the plank, because I didn't have one handy. I don't really have one. I'm still thinking, because they got sprung on me. Because they have to pick this.
You called this out.
Yes. I mean, I definitely messed up on that one. Well, I'm going to ask you a question here. I'll come up with it here in just a moment. Obviously, if you get it right, you get to stay on the ship, and you have a Coke.
Yeah, because Messi.
Miss 20, Miss Setti, Miss Messi.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
20.
don't encourage underage drinking here at the Sports Nest.
Yes. However, but that was definitely a cork. It got popped. So just throwing that down there. And if you get the question wrong, I hope you can swim because you're going to have to walk the plank. Okay.
All right.
Still, we're coming up with the question.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, it's horrible. It's horrible. I thought I would come up with something there. Do you want some? Are y'all more familiar with baseball, softball, or like stuff that goes around here at Riverhawks softball?
Huh?
What?
I mean, are you more?
Like, do you want Riverhawk softball?
Yeah.
question?
What kind of question do you want? Do you want a baseball, softball, Riverhawks question?
Yeah.
Even better. So it's gonna be very limited. Okay. Who? I
He's
think you're
cooking.
gonna know this one.
He's cooking.
It's cooking.
This theme is rolling out of his ears.
Well, I don't know if I can ask this question. Do you know? Who leads the team this year in stolen bases?
Me.
Yeah.
I know.
Here, I will look that up.
I can
It
tell
is
you.
her.
It is her.
It is her. That's why I was like, I don't know. Yeah. So, okay. So, how many is it?
11.
And who is second behind you?
Macy Sani.
With how many?
7.
Damn. I mean, yes. Okay, so she answered for all y'all. So you could stay on the ship.
It was
That
a
was-
good attempt.
Yeah, I tried there.
Again, this is after hours Sports Nest, so
Yeah.
it's
Yeah. I had to come up with that one, but yeah.
It'll
That-
still get posted, but
Yes.
yeah.
And when we had Macy on earlier this semester, she had talked about wanting to steal some bases there. So I think I've been watching that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Keeping a tally.
yeah, have been keeping a tally on that one. Why'd you change numbers?
Why did I change numbers?
Mm-hmm.
Like jersey numbers? Yeah.
Yeah, not your age number. I mean,
Just simply, normally my number's been 4 my whole life, but Mad Dog has that number on her. Coming in, the only open jersey was 24, and it was an extra large, and they kind of swallowed me a little bit, so I just changed to 21 because it was smaller.
okay.
Yeah.
So you kind of get to change. You get to choose your number when you come in, as long as it fits.
Yeah. As long as somebody else has it too.
Is that what y'all
Kind of,
did?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. Well, I'm still waiting on because some of the jerseys we can't wear because I don't have my size in it. So right now those are 25, but all I've been wearing is 33. So I'm like, might as well not even get those because I'm 33 all year pretty much.
Yeah. And I heard you had one jersey come up missing, but we'll always talk about that one.
Drew Hawks.
Number one, the fallen black uni.
Number one, the black number 1 jersey is gone.
Yeah.
Maybe that guy will go to jail. We'll see. Oh, on a side note.
All right. Well, interesting into the episode, but we will let the girls get back to the party. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Thank you all for the impromptu
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
Anytime.
You all are welcome anytime.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
appreciate it.
love to talk, so.
She's not lying.
She's really good at it.
Would y'all like to say anything to
Yeah.
anybody that may be watching?
Built by Bo.
Built by Bo. We have a home game on the 28th and the 29th. I don't know who against, but yeah, show up and show out.
That's right.
Yep.
All right. Another successful episode.
Oh,
wait.
follow us on TikTok.
Oh, yes!
Do you know about the blonde guru?
The Blanc. Oh, yes.
No, how do I not know about this?
Oh, you don't know
I don't know how you
about
don't know
the
about the
blonde
Blanc.
We're famous on TikTok.
They are
Yeah.
famous.
Famous
Yeah.
on TikTok.
We have an upcoming
I got
seal.
So no one can tag me or
Yeah.
send it to me.
I got you.
They-
Because I'm on TikTok. And
Because they do interviews with bats as a mic.
Yep.
Yeah, we
yeah.
between rain
Here,
delays.
you want to see one video?
That's one of the things.
We have an upcoming deal with Athletes Unlimited this summer.
Show 'em that.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It's pretty awesome.
It is pretty awesome.
Okay. All right.
Blonde
Yep.
Gurus
Bang Gurus.
on TikTok and Instagram.
Blonde
On
babes.
Instagram
And
now.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Follow us on Instagram.
Yeah.
There you
We
go.
will be sure and attach that to this video.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. I'll put the link on there.
Yeah, for sure. That's
All right. That's another successful episode. I'm Sean Solo.
I'm Captain Morgan.
This has been the Riverhawk Sports Nest. We are out. Bye-bye.